Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I am going to be using the Paige Evans Pick Me Up collection for my layout. This paper right here, number 7, has all those lemons on it, and I went ahead and fussy cut out all of those lemons. I decided I'm going to make one of those circle wreaths, right? I've seen them all over the place and I've never done one, and I thought, well, I want to do one too. I also cut out these flowers from another one of her papers, and to tell you the truth, I did put some of those on there and then ripped them up. Now, I would have showed that because, you know, when I make the mistakes, I show them. I had 4 hours of video. 4 hours, seriously. As you can see, we went ahead and skipped ahead here. I already have my title down. It says, "They love me, they love me not, they love me." Those are those jelly bean soup alpha bits, alpha somethings. Remember when they were on sale at Tuesday morning and everybody was picking them up? I was in with those everybody's. So I use the lowercase for the yellow that says "they love me." I use the lowercase for the pink that says "they love me not." And I used all of it in capital that says "they love me!" exclamation point. However that word is pronounced. So I'm going to go ahead and put those down with some liquid adhesive. I did initially run those through my Xyron and did not work, man. Those suckers popped right up. That's a big bit I had to cut out, was putting that down, and then they pop right back up using the Xyron. You can see over to the right hand side there's a love that I had cut out of my silhouette. I don't end up using that either. So in the end, this layout, guys, not gonna lie, it is such a hot mess. It's really a mess. It's confusing. You look at it and you just see all these things, right? Because there's those lemons, and then I add in the moths, and I add in some chipboard, and it's confusing to look at, but I'm not redoing it, and I'm fine with it. It's gonna have to work. It tells this story. On the back of this page, I do put like an envelope where I stick all the bits. What this layout is about is I have pictures of all these things that my work had sent me after I had surgery. It was a couple days after I got, not the day I got back, maybe the day after I got back home from the hospital, and the doorbell rang. And then a couple hours later, the doorbell rang. And then a couple hours later, the doorbell rang. Well, they had sent me flowers, and then they had sent me this really super cute basket of sugar cookies that had a bee on it and also some flowers. The bee and the flowers are an icing, and then the sugar cookie is, you know, underneath the icing. And then they sent me some Sherry's berries. Well, the first one was the flowers, and it was a card, and it said, "Wishing you a speedy recovery, everyone at EEU." All these cards are going in the envelope that I put behind this layout. Well, the next one says, "Hurry up, Mike is taking over IS Networld. Love your EEU family." Well, IS Networld is like a safety compliance company, and a lot of our customers are in with them, so we have to comply with everything that IS Networld says. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So yeah, that's what that was about. It was funny. And then the next one they had was the Sherry's berries. It says, "Hurry back, it has only been 3 days and everything is screwed up. Love your EEU family." That was really funny to me. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. And the funny thing is, when I started work, I've been there for 9 years now, but when I started working at this company, I was working at a Peterbilt franchise, and they had ended up closing down, but before they closed down, obviously everybody got laid off. So I got laid off too, and I was the accounting manager and the HR, accounting and HR manager. Well, when I found EEU through not a staffing agency, it's through like some work website. I can't remember what it was. Savannah Jobs, I think. Savannah Help Wanted, maybe. And I went there. Well, I thought it would be like a temporary job, right? I just need to get paid, because this was during the time that I know I've said it before, there was a 1 year, a year and a half there, the gym and I had split up. It was during that time. So I knew I needed to get a job because I had to take care of my child, right? Well, I thought when I went to work there and they ended up hiring me, it's not accounting. It's just regular admin stuff. They were supposed to add accounting later and they never did, which is fine. I'm fine with that. But I thought it would be like a temporary job. But guys, I just love those people so much. I would never leave there. Never in a million years. To me, the people are so much more important than the job. I don't care if I'm at EEU cleaning toilets. I'm going to stay there, right? Unless I get a pay cut. That's totally different. That's a totally different conversation. But it doesn't matter what I'm doing there. You know, as long as I'm making what I make or more, which would be good if anybody at EEU watches. As long as I'm making what I make, I don't care what I do. I just really love the people. So anyway, that's what this layout is just about. You know, them sending me all these fabulous treats, saying, come back, we love you. You know what, guys? I love you too. So there you go. So this is going to end up being very confusing. At this point, I'm pulling out all the chipboard. I do not use all the chipboard though. I use this little piece that says love it. You can see it over under the left hand side of that photo. I use that life happens and I'm messing around. I do use a couple of the hearts. And I think that's about it that I use of the chipboard. I will, however, pull out this sticker sheet if I haven't done it yet. It looks like I already pulled out the puffy sticker sheet, and I put a puffy sticker underneath the ... the yellow ... dots from They Love Me. Go ahead and tie that in there. And at the bottom of where I put the Life Happens chipboard, I do put a pink die cut. It's going to go right there. That's where that life happens. Here is where it's happening. I am going to put that that die cut piece right there as well. I had Fussy cut out a whole bunch of these moths, and I just scattered them around the page, and good luck finding them and picking them out with your eyes because it is a busy mess. Down there at the bottom where I have that chipboard piece that says love it, I did use a piece that I had Fussy cut out of a piece of paper for a previous layout, and it says best. And I kind of tucked it in under there. It's that kind of a teal turquoise piece. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and stick some stuff down. I did use that Moochie. Is it called Moochie? Uchi? I have the hardest time with that punch saying the names, but I had gotten the butterfly and the leaf and the something else that I always forget that I have. I used the leaf and cut out a whole bunch in navy blue, and I kind of stuck those around the page to give me a little more navy blue. You can see where they're poking all around the page. It's where the big pieces of the navy blue are. Down here, right there, I'm messing with those chipboard hearts. I do end up putting two there. One's a light blue piece that has little teeny tiny lemons on it, and the other one is a pink piece. I will have photographs at the end. They're not good because we are still dealing with me, so they're not great photographs, but there will be some still shots at the end if you want to stay tuned and take a look. What I backed my photo in is actually a paper pad I think I picked up at Michael's, and it had something to do with lemons. And during this period, I was really into lemons. I was really into making lemonade out of lemons, right? I think I've done like 3 or 4 layouts that had to do with lemons. Of course, I don't narrate them in the same order that I make them. If I did, maybe I should. Then you'd have a better idea of how my mind worked, right? Okay, so here's that little folder that I'm going to put at the back on the back of my paper. It's going to go right there. That's where all those little envelopes are that had, you know, all the tags that with all the goodies they sent me that day. Jim's like, my word, because the doorbell kept ringing and I'm sitting here, right? I had just got home from surgery. I wasn't getting up getting the door. So he was kind of getting aggravated that he had to keep getting up to get the door. He did. I think I answered it once. All right, I pulled out the Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold and gave it a splatter around the page. After I do that, I do not do anything else to this layout because trust me, it does not need it. Probably it needs stuff taken away. But yeah, that's it, guys. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.